The question for the Bank of England at this meeting is the same as many parents up and down the country will be hearing from the back of the car from their kids. Are we there yet? Have we actually got to the peak in interest rates? There have been 13 consecutive rate rises from the Bank of England, and the market expects another one at this meeting in August, another 25 basis points that is, because until quite recently it was expected that it could be another whopper of a 50 basis point hike. That's because it was taking so long for inflation to come back down. But there's been some kind of a relief that the last inflation print wasn't as high as expected and it is coming down. But it's still 7.9%. That's almost 4 times the Bank of England's target. And yes, there have been all of those rate rises and we still have inflation at 7.9%. And core inflation is still strong as well. Now we know monetary policy operates with long and variable lags. That's what the textbooks tell us. And in the UK's case, it's particularly true because of the proportion of mortgages that are on fixed terms. But it's not just about the mortgage market. There's also the rate on your credit card or other loans. They will also have been going up. This is all designed to rein in those inflationary pressures. And away from that headline CPI number, the Bank of England will be looking at the average weekly earnings data because that came in at a record pace. It is below the rate of inflation, so people still don't quite feel it in their pay packet, but it's still powering along. So the other twist to this meeting is that Silvana Tenreiro, who was the most dovish member of the committee, she's now gone. There is a new member, Megan Green, formerly global chief economist at Kroll, and she recently wrote a column in the FT talking about how central banks must be ready for inflation to remain elevated and interest rates to remain high as well. We're not going back, she said, to the pre-pandemic world. That is certainly what we believe, and therefore, although we might get that 25 basis points from the Bank of England, the real message here is it's high for longer. And that is really what the Bank of England will want you to take away from the meeting.